Hi, my name is Jason, and this is a what if I was in the Pokemon anime. Now, which region would I hail from? I would hail from the Alola region, all the way, and be attending the Pokemon school on Melee Island. And what would your starter, and my starter would actually come from an egg, would actually be a Pokemon, would come from a Pokemon egg, known as, which would then hatch into a Riolu. And you see, because I would get Aura, the ability known as Aura, a strong power of Aura. Now, what region? Now, in order to face me and Riolu would become instant friends. We would be fast friends, instant friends. Now, and in order to receive that gift, now, I would go through the uh, the fifth, the 10th Pokemon League, the 10th Pokemon League so far. Yes, that's right. My journey takes place many years after Ash's. Years after Ash's journey began. After Ash's journey. After Ash became world champion. Now, after made my way through the island challenges, I would then go to let's see. Oh yeah, go through the island challenges. I would make my way to the Alola League, but unfortunately, I lost. I lost to the current Island Kahuna, and then after that, so yeah, I then made my decision to head to other regions and try my luck there. After giving it some thought, after being in, so after that, I would head to the one place that might teach me a thing or two. Where would that be? That would be the Kalos region. There, I would get the idea of. There, I would go to the Tower of Mastery to train under the Mega Evolution Guru, Gherkin, along with her granddaughter, Karina, who actually is. And after seeing her Mega Evolve, after seeing her Lucario Mega Evolve, I decided, hey, you know what? That's actually a good idea. I think I would want that. You know what? I always wanted to Mega Evolve. You know what? I think I've made my goal. I'm going to get Mega Evolution. Which they actually agreed to. You see, I would then be given a Mega Glove. They would then give me a Mega Glove. Now, and then head to Mega Island, get my Lucario, defeat Gherkin in a trial, in a Pokemon battle to see if I'm worthy, and then I would try it out, and we were more in sync than expected. Yep, that's right. Now, in order to go through with that, after going, yep. Now, I would make my way to multiple gym leaders. I would take on the college gym leaders, the Elite Four, and then the champion, but sadly lost again. But even with it, I lost. However, I also use Mega Evolution. I would use both Z moves and Mega Evolution during the tournament, during the Colossus League. Where to next, you may ask? Well, I would pick the Paldea region, which I use Crystallize, but never used it. Terrestrialize, but doesn't really work for me. But nah. Thought about it, but no. Then there would be my other. So instead I go to Galar. So I would go to Galar, and it's there where I find out Dynamax and Gigantamaxing were involved. You see, I would pick, after learning how to Gigantamax Pokemon, I would personally pick I would take on the world champion himself, Ash Ketchum, right after trying to battle Leon with Mega Charizard. Speaking of, but couldn't make it. Failed to beat both of them. So, plan B is, so I go to Sinnoh, Unova, and then Kanto, Ash's hometown, Ash's home region, and then Johto, Paldea region again, and the Hoenn, and Unova. And couldn't pass all of them. So, in order to go through with that, so in response, I had to go through all the regions. So, in order to go through all the regions, so yeah, Ash recommends, it's then recommended by Leon that I would pick I would take part in the World Coronation Series, where I take on, this is my chance, I see it as my chance to battle all Pokemon trainers. All trainers, including some who I have defeated, and as well as represent my home region of Alola. Yep. Now, in order to go through with it, I would need a pretty tough team, a strong team. So, my first starter. Now, first, I would have Lucario as my starter Pokemon, as my go-to Mon. Next is Lycanroc, midday form. Next is midday Lycanroc. Yes, that's right, midday Lycanroc, nothing else. In order to go through with the move, I would actually use my Z-move. Lycanroc is my Z-move. I actually got it as a gift from, got as a gift from my dad. I got it as a gift from my dad, as it was actually my dad's Pokemon. It was actually a gift from my dad. I got it as a gift from my dad, so in response, as soon as I got my starter, he passed it on to me. So, yeah. As a Rockruff. Though back then, it was a Rockruff. Next up, I would have Charizard. Sorry. I would actually have a Charizard. Yes, that's right. not only, that's right, I would get Charmander as my second. I would get Charizard as my Pokemon. As my third in line. Yep. Not only. However, I would only use it for Gmax. I would use it for both Gmax and Mega Evolution as well. So yeah. So I got it as a wild card. Next, I need a pseudo-legendary. Next, I would use a pseudo-legendary of sorts. Let's see. I would pick... I would choose Como. Yep, Como is my next Pokemon. The pseudo-legendary, a dragon and fighting type. Yep. Now, first, Lucario, Lycanroc, midday Lycanroc, Charizard, Como. Yep. And then, my next. And now, for my other Pokemon. Actually, I thought of this one a while. Actually, I would pick an Eevee. Actually, truth is, I would pick an Eevee. I would pick an Eevee as my wild card. I would have an unevolved Eevee that would also Gmax, that would also Gigantamax at will. Yep. A Gigantamax Eevee. Next, that's my 5th Pokemon. And then my 6th Pokemon would be, let's see. My next Pokemon would actually be quite an interesting one, actually. In fact, one from the Kanto region. I would actually get it from the Kanto region. I would pick... I would actually pick a Pidgeotto. I would pick Pidgeotto. Honestly, I would pick a Pidgeotto. Yep. Now that that's been taken care of, I will... Alright. That's all 6 Pokemon I would use during the World Coronation. Now, this is Jason Mathey, signing out.